Zoe Sanchez, and today I will be interviewing
Courtenay Driver. What inspired me to become an actor was the community, and I think betraying somebody that I'm usually not, and being a different person and kind of forgetting about the real world kind of is fun, so made me pursue it. Sometimes it's hard to stay motivated to keep going back to rehearsal every single day, but once I get there, I think getting there is the issue. But then once I'm there, I end up being like really happy when I leave and like, wow, like that was actually such a fun time. Just the way I stay motivated is thinking about how I know I'm gonna leave and not how I'm gonna be when I get there. I wouldn't go every day if at least one of my friends weren't there. It's a little too much if I don't have a friend. It's a lot of it's a lot of spacing out. If I'm not like on stage and it's not my turn, I kind of just like space out, or I watch the performance. I also talk to my friends. Every time I've like messed up on a line, I would kind of like shut down and go, ugh. Like I would literally like be verbal. I'd be like, oh my God. And then they were just like, just keep going and it'll make it like so much better. Like don't say like, oh my God, or it will make it like worse and worse and you just get in your head. So every time I mess up, I just kind of like paraphrase or just keep going and just stop. And it does help. I played a chicken and I had to balk and get on the ground and flap my wings like a chicken, and I had to do silly little dances too. Oh, yeah. And then in LA, there was a whole room of people. It was like a whole conference room filled with people because you can just come and watch too. Even if you're not like auditioning for that, you can come and watch everybody else's audition. And mine was a commercial, and it was improv, so they just kind of give you a brand and you had to make up a 30-second commercial. And in the conference room, like not only was it like a bunch of random people, it was a whole like table, like what are they called, agents. So I go up there, and I'm in a separate room, but like I can still hear like the conference room because they were like so close together. So I get up there and they go and they say a Klondike bar, you know, like those ice cream bars. And I'm an idiot. I started talking about a granola bar. A freaking granola bar. I don't know why in my head I pictured like a Cliff Bar, and I see my acting coach like in the corner and he's laughing, and I was so confused because I was like, dude, I just nailed that. Like I did so freaking well because it was a good commercial. Like I literally said you could go hiking. Oh heck no. Like it was so good. Like it was one of the best granola commercials ever. But I like could hear the other conference room and everyone just staring at me and laughing. And I was like, what the heck? So I walk back to the other conference room. As I'm walking in, everyone's like, you did great. Like, that was so funny. Ha, ha, ha. I didn't say anything funny in my commercial, so I was so confused. And, oh, God, it was terrible. And I sit next to my mom, and my mom goes, do you know what polar bear ice cream was? Because I knew it as polar bear ice cream. And I was like, yeah. She's like, that's what a Klondike bar is. Oh. It was terrible. But it's okay because the next day, it was like a couple days after that, I got recognized by like 3 agents in the hallway, and they were like, oh, they kept bringing up the commercial. So it actually was like a good thing. I just want to be known as to be like, wow, like she could play so many characters, but she was like so funny. I just want to be funny. I just want to make people laugh and be silly.